This is the Introduction to Entrepreneurship module, and this is the first lecture, first video of the Introduction to Entrepreneurship module, where we'll talk about the definition of entrepreneurship and give a basic overview of this module being a first look at all the various aspects of entrepreneurship that are important for us to know as we proceed into this class about entrepreneurship and do some exercises and practice a little bit what it's like to be an entrepreneur. But first, let's talk about what entrepreneurship is. What is its definition? How do we think about entrepreneurship? It is a process wherein, as things change in the environment, in the world, in the economy, in the ecosystem, in the community, how we find opportunities, possibilities for creating something new, to take advantage of these changes or to make things better for people. Any number of things. As things change, they need to be organized. How does that organizing process work so that something good comes of it? These opportunities, which we'll talk more about, in fact, the next module, we'll talk about it for the entire module, but we'll also touch on it again a few times in videos going forward in this particular overview. But we'll find how individuals, people find these opportunities, evaluate them, think about them, develop them a little bit, and then try to take advantage of them by organizing their skills and experience and their thoughtfulness and coming up with ways to create a situation, a business, where people come and they are happier, they buy things, they are able to generate activity, and you're able to provide that with a low enough cost that it continues to sustain itself and grow. And how we develop and exploit these kinds of opportunities. And once that happens, things change for people. They have products they never had before, services they never had before. The economy grows, jobs are created. There's all sorts of wide-ranging effects. So opportunities present themselves, people find them, they figure out how to develop them and exploit them, and because of that, there's a wide range of effects. New technologies, automobiles are around because of entrepreneurs. Computers are around because of entrepreneurs. Jet airlines, all of these things. Airlines in general, trains, smartphones, all of these things, telecommunications, it's all around because ultimately at the beginning there were entrepreneurs that developed these things. So that's what entrepreneurship is. Over the course of the next several videos in this introductory module, we'll talk about some of the key activities that define what entrepreneurship is all about and how it works. We'll talk about some trends in the economy and in our society in general, the global economy, that have led to entrepreneurship's prominence as an important area for study, not only because we want to gain practice in it, but also we want to understand why it is so important and how it works, and we'll describe why that is. We'll talk about the process of entrepreneurship and how entrepreneurs develop an idea and build a business around it, what has to happen and how that has to happen. Many more discussions about that over the course of the class overall, but in this module we'll touch on it to get started. We'll talk about, for the first run, at where these opportunities come from, where to look for them. Why some things are opportunities and others aren't, why some things have long-term potential and others don't. And then we'll talk about how entrepreneurship really is something that is important to us as individuals, but it also involves lots of skills of working with people, building networks, getting to know people, negotiating relationships and exchanges, building long-term trust, and building teams that can have the same vision about how things can be developed and to change the world, if you will. We'll talk about why those wide-ranging effects are so important to the economy overall, creating jobs, creating new products and new ways of doing things, which in turn create new jobs and other ways of doing things. We'll talk about the impact of entrepreneurship as a phenomenon within our economy. So that's what we'll do over the course of the next few videos. In the very next video, though, we'll start with some of those key activities that define what entrepreneurship is all about.